Good morning. So I just got up. Chloe's up also. She's already downstairs. I just gotta grab some things and do some things before I head downstairs. But it is Vlogmas day 3 today. So I have this photo widget on my phone and it basically curates like some random photos. I think like 6 to 8, maybe 10 photos a day, and then it cycles through those photos all day long, and it changes obviously every day. So when I clicked on it, it's this photo of Chloe back in July. So she would have been just like 4.5 months old, almost 5 months old, not quite yet though. Anyway, so I like scrolling through, and this photo was taken today, a year ago. So December 1st, 2019. I would have been, I think, 7 months pregnant. I was still staying at my parents' house because we were doing our kitchen reno. So yeah, this is my room at my parents' house. I was still trying to squeeze myself into non-pregnancy clothes or loungewear, so so my belly's hanging out here. Have I already mentioned that I'm filming with the new Sony camera today? Because I am, in case I forgot to mention it. So I haven't fully figured out all of the settings yet, so I guess we'll just go with the flow. But it is like 20 to 11, so it's 10:40 right now. Chloe's still having her nap. My mom is actually also napping. She wasn't feeling very well the last couple of days, so whenever Chloe naps, she also takes a nap, and then she hangs out with her when they're both awake. But before Chloe gets up, I'm going to wash my face and get dressed. I'm still in pajamas. Actually gonna go and do some errands today because I have to return something to DSW. I bought a pair of shoes. You guys know my hunt for like the perfect tall brown pair of shoes with a little bit of a heel, probably like a 3-inch heel. Anyway, I bought a pair from DSW, but they came and they're okay. They're not exactly what I was looking for, so I'm just gonna return them. I'm gonna still keep my eye out for the boots that I want, but I'm probably not going to think about it too much because one, it's COVID, so I'm not really going out that often anyway, and two, with the snow, I wouldn't be wearing those boots till the spring, if not next fall anyway, so it's not like I desperately need boots, I just want them. I have to do some laundry because I'm running out of clothes, but this is what I'm wearing today. This is the Glossier sweater. I think it's supposed to be limited edition, but I like the Glossier sweaters, you guys know that. And then for bottoms, I'm just wearing these sweatpants from Roots. I have to tidy up my closet because it's really messy, and I have to put away like my summer clothes and bring out more sweaters because yeah, fall on the verge of winter. It's starting to get a little chilly out. Lunch today is tofu and chicken breast, and then some squash and avocado. I'm currently making myself some lunch. Chloe is down for her second nap. My mom's actually also having a nap too. She hasn't been sleeping. I think I mentioned earlier, she hasn't been feeling well. She also hasn't been sleeping well. So she is having a little nap. And I am making myself lunch. I still kind of full from dinner and breakfast, really. Last night we had a Swiss chalet for dinner. We usually do takeout once a week, and last night we did Swiss chalet. Anyway, I've made myself fried rice, and now I'm going to make myself some eggs. It's like a really basic lunch. I feel like it's such a Filipino thing to do, to have like fried rice and fried egg. I really wish I had Spam. I don't know if that's also a Filipino thing too, but I love Spam. I ate Spam when I was a kid with my like grandparents, and I still love it to this day. So you'll have to let me know if you like Spam. I know it's not for everyone, but I happen to really enjoy it. So this is what I'm having for lunch. I feel like I'm back in college because this is like what I would make myself for like quick meals. And at this point, at this stage in my life, it's really just comfort food for me. So, you know, some people will have, I don't know, mashed potatoes or things like that as comfort food. This is my comfort food. And we have 2 eggs and then fried rice with, so basically I add a little bit of garlic. So I like saute garlic and then the rice, and then I add a little bit of sea salt. And yes, I eat my meals with a spoon and a fork. Is that a Filipino thing also? Whenever I'm having rice, I'm trying to think of other foods I eat with a spoon and a fork. Mainly rice meals. I always eat it with a spoon and a fork. Let me know if you're the same. The beau does not. He always has one or the other. Let me know if you eat rice meals with a spoon and a fork. Show you what came in the mail because it's a gift for the beau, so I'm gonna hide it. I use the term hide very loosely because it's not like he goes around and rummages through drawers to find gifts. I just have to put it in a place that he normally doesn't go into. I'm going to show you guys around what used to be my beauty room, then turned into kind of a shared office space, which is now turned into the beau's office space slash our guest room because we added a bed. So you can see it looks very different in here. So before I used to have all of my Billy bookcases over here, and I used to have a long desk over here, and I used to have all of my makeup in here. Now it doesn't really look like that. So we did end up buying a bed because my mom was staying here fairly regularly, so we wanted somewhere comfy for her to sleep. For a little bit she was actually sleeping on our couch, so we just got a twin bed here because we're using this as an office, so anything bigger actually wouldn't fit. So this is a day bed from IKEA. So there are drawers here, which my mom currently uses for her clothes. So she has just like leisure wear and pajamas here, so she doesn't always have to bring that over with her when she comes to visit us. And it's the, I think, Brimnes day bed. I will link it below in case you're interested, but it's from IKEA. And then the bed we actually bought from Endy, which is really comfortable. It's actually really nice. I would probably buy an Endy for ourselves if we ever need to replace our mattress. Over here is just kind of some of my stuff. We are kind of debating a side table here. Right now the side table is really just some of my handbag boxes stacked together. But the reason I'm not sure what side table to get, because this is a drawer here and I want to still be able to pull it out conveniently. So I'm just trying to find a nice side table that's easy to maneuver, or even one where I can, because as you can see the drawer isn't flush on the floor. You know, sometimes drawers on day beds, the wheels are actually on the floor. This is actually the cabinets, or the drawer is built into the day bed. But basically when you open it, there's a gap between the bottom of the drawer and the floor. So if I can find a side table that's small enough to fit in this space that has kind of an opening here. So I'm looking for something like this IKEA side table that is almost like a C shape. So it has the tabletop, and then it has the legs here, and then it has some more legs that go like this, because then you'd still be able to open the drawer. But I want something a little bit more narrow so that it can fit nicely in this spot. The one I'm talking about from IKEA is a little bit too big, and I want it to be more of a square than a rectangle. Anyway, over here is a Billy bookcase that I have some of my stuff on here. So I have like my sewing machine and my serger, and this is a little silhouette for cutting stickers and other stuff like that. Down here I just have some professional development stuff. I do have another Billy bookcase over there that I just have some miscellaneous things, and also some of like the Tombow brush pens and stationery. Over here is really the beau's space right now, which is his standing desk. And then I have just this IKEA Alex drawer here, which is really more for my stuff than his stuff. But this is when the beau is working from home. This is where he works from. He actually borrowed this for me. It is like a retro phone that plugs into your smartphone. Because this has a 3.5 millimeter jack, I had to put one of those Apple dongles on them so that they actually plug into the lightning cable. But I actually really love this. I bought it from Chapters maybe like 6-7 years ago, and I use this to make phone calls. I love to use this, and the beau actually borrowed it because he for whatever reason doesn't like making calls on his phone, so he likes to hold the phone like he's actually at work, so I let him use that. So I did end up removing my makeup from this closet and I moved it into the master bedroom, and I'm actually going to change this up completely. I'm going to remove these shelves and put in a clothing rack version of this Algot system, which they actually discontinued from IKEA. They have a completely new closet organization system. I don't remember what it's called, but they no longer have the Algot, which is sad. Whatever I have of the Algot system is all that I have. I can no longer reconfigure anything by buying new things because they don't sell it anymore. They discontinued it. Anyway, I want just hanging space here so that if we need to hang stuff, we can do it here. And this is going to be kind of my filming area because I'm going to leave this here and the lights here, but on that half is going to be a little bit more of like a storage area. Anyway, like I said, this room is very different from the way it used to be. We still have the chandelier here, but yeah, I do miss having this as my own space, but you know, sacrifices had to be made. So this is where I ended up moving my makeup, so into the Billy bookcases in the master. I'm currently shoveling because the plow came through a little while ago and then obviously shoved a whole bunch of snow at the end of the driveway. So in order for the boat to get home or park in the driveway, I have to clear this out. For those of you who are lucky enough to live in a warm climate all year round, you don't have to worry about this. But in Canada, depending on where you are, this is something you got to factor into your morning and evening commute. I still haven't quite figured out how to use this camera because I feel like the coloring is a little bit off, but it might just be the LCD. Anyway, I forgot to show you guys what we had for dinner tonight, but we had tacos and they were delicious. Usually it's Tuesday today, so we usually do like a taco or like a nacho Tuesday situation. And I am about to head to bed. I just did my nighttime routine, but I'm going to do the advent calendar. I'm not going to eat my chocolate today or right now because I just brushed my teeth, so I'll save it for tomorrow. Where is number 3? My eyes are not working. Oh, 3. Uh-oh. What does this say? Oh, it says, ho ho, hold on, one more day. Isn't that the story of 2020? Before I say goodnight, I am going to be posting, by the time you guys see this, I will be posting something on my Instagram story for questions, because one of the suggestions for Vlogmas this year was to do a Q&A, and it's been a while since I've done that. I actually did one on Instagram when I came back to Instagram, at least on the Stylish and Literate Instagram page. So I'm gonna do another one of those, but I'm gonna answer all of the questions that I get in a Vlogmas video instead. So you'll be watching this on day 3, so December 3rd. And so if you go to my Instagram page, which I will link below to my story, there'll just be a spot where you can ask me questions, or you can leave them in the comments below here. I will just compile all of the questions together and then I'll answer them in a Vlogmas video. So if you wanted to ask me something or you're wondering about something, leave it in the comments below or head to my Instagram page. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching day 3. It's been kind of a slow day, so hopefully it was interesting. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.